Hey guys, hey family, welcome to the channel. Tanya here. Today I'm setting up for my Black History Month luncheon. Just a small gathering, and so I'm doing a tablescape. Just want to do something special for my guests, and just want to, I think now more than ever, it's important for us to come together. You don't have to always do a big mass protest or anything, but just get together and celebrate Black History Month like you would any other month. I was born in the 60s in a predominantly white neighborhood, and those people were cruel when we first moved there. Young kids, first day I went to kindergarten, this little girl, she like stuck her tongue out on me. And this little boy, tried to hit me. And it's like, I had never been around such hostility. I was young, they were young, but they were already very hostile towards me. So, and then going into middle school and high school, I'm always like, well, why is your hair like that? Why is your skin like that? Just always having to defend myself. So you need a safe space. I think a lot of, since a lot of blacks are in suburban areas too, like you really don't realize some of the stuff your kids are going through. So, just always make sure. One thing I knew, my parents were always so pro us, so pro our culture, pro black. They weren't anti anybody. And they taught us we're not anti anyone. We're just pro our culture. And so just, have a safe place where even as a college student or when you get into the workplace, because then when I got back into the workplace, let me get this, when I got back into the workplace, after college and stuff, workplace, there's a lot of hostility and racism and stuff you have to deal with. So you get some like-minded friends and y'all might, go over to each other's house and you have cultural foods and be able to talk about your experiences. That helps. That's good for your mental health to talk about your experiences, and then, y'all can help each other overcome and have solutions for how to effectively deal with a lot of the stuff you're going through. So that's what this is about, honoring my culture and setting a table for friends and family. Okay? All right, so I use this a lot, my buffalo check, and the foundation is going to be black. All right, we got our black placemats. And don't ever let anybody, because I'm getting younger subscribers, don't ever let anybody tell you that you should be ashamed of your race, your culture, your color, whatever. I'm like, just like you proud of yours, I'm proud of my stuff. I was good at shutting, racist people down in the workplace, still maintaining my dignity. Not crossing the line where I will get fired, because they'll be quick to fire you, if you stand up for yourself. Because behind the scenes, you get a lot of little snide remarks and stuff. They want to say little stuff. And then when you check them, when you go back on them, then they want to go run and tell. So, don't, just know how to check things, in an intelligent and precise way. And then that'll nip a lot of stuff. Okay, so we have that, and then I have these wooden hearts because the theme is love Black history, cultural love. And I love the natural fibers. have these coasters with a heart and some galvanized metal. Okay, what are we doing next? Okay. Put these down as a nice charger plate. Cultural love. I've gotten comments that people say, how do you celebrate Black History Month? And this is my way, you know, inviting your close friends and family over for dinner. Like you say, y'all have your favorite food. Have your fried chicken and meatloaf and roast and ribs and cooked stuff we like to eat, peach cobbler and salads and collard greens. I'm having collard greens from my garden, and you know it's a good time to, like I said during Juneteenth, you know, teach the kids how to start a small garden. Make sure to play, you know, music that promotes cultural pride. You know, James Brown, say it loud, I'm Black and I'm proud. You know, this is about our stuff. You know, everybody thinks we need to ask for their permission for us to be happy. We need to ask their permission to celebrate, to enjoy our lives. You don't. You have to take control of your household, okay? So I'm going to use these clear plates on the Tablescape. This is coming from OG, okay? Because, you know, I don't bother nobody. I don't know, but there was this lady, I remember when I was working for AT&T, and everyone knew that this lady was a racist. And since I was new to that group, for some reason she thought I was going to that she could step to me wrong. I don't know. She said was talking about something, and here I am. I'm at work, and you know, having a good day. And she said something. I said, if you don't get the F out of my cube, and that's all I said. Next thing I know, she went, and then I had a dentist appointment that day. So when I left and went to my dentist appointment, then I came back to the office, and she had told, you know, some other people, and this white manager came to me, and he's like, start going off on me. I'm like, you know, I was like, you know, and I buffed up to him, and then I told, and I guess she told them, and then my manager spoke to me, and her manager spoke to me, and because they both knew me, they said, if Tanya responded to you in that way, you provoked her. And they just talked to me and told me what happened. They never really, nothing went on my record. And they said, we know that, she has some issues, and that she's had some issues. So shortly after that, she had gotten really sick, and was out of work for a long time. They didn't know she was going to come back. And I saw her on the elevator, and she said, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, that is not a problem. And just kept moving. But, you have to defend yourself. You may not have, you don't have to go all out and, go, swing on somebody. I was at that point. I had never had anyone provoke me where I would want to fight them. And I'm at work. I said, if she would have, said one more thing, there would have been a fight. And so, so it's funny. And when I first got hired at AT&T in the 80s, and I went to my group, they assigned me a group, and I went there, and they was like, and I got hired at one of the highest clerical. It wasn't in management at that time. It was a high clerical level. And like people had to work maybe like 10 years to get there. And, but I got hired in because I was strong in computer during the 90s. People that had strong computer skills were in demand. So I had strong computer skills. I went to college, graduated from high school, and, everything. So a lot of the white people were like, well, my cousin, back then it was affirmative action. Now they say DEI. My cousin applied and he didn't get the job. I'm like, but did your cousin pass the test? I passed the test. That test was not easy. I knew how to type. Keyboarding was important. I knew how to type 70, 85 words per minute on the keyboard. I knew how to use a PC. I passed that test because I was like newly out of college. So I was used to passing employment tests and everything. So your kids, you're going to see that. You're going to, and try to be peaceful at first, but, you have to defend yourself because these folks are crazy. Okay, in the workplace. And especially now that they're losing their jobs too. They never felt that they should be the one to lose their jobs. Everybody else should. Okay, so I have this candle. These are this tray from Dollar Tree. These candles came from Dollar Tree, and this red stands for the blood that we shed for the country as African Americans, as Black Americans. Green is for the harvest. Black is for the struggle, just like in Kwanzaa. So I got two more things. And then my centerpiece will be beautiful live plant. Live plants. Okay, I think that's beautiful. All right. Okay, family, here's a close-up of my Black History Month tablescape. And then I need to add my salt and pepper shakers. These are when hubby and I got married, and somebody in the family gave us those. So we have salt and pepper shaker. We have all of the elements. We have natural fibers in the mat here, the placemat, wood, and we have metals, we have glass, we have some have some bling, candles, and we have live plants. We have glassware, metals in here as well. And a nice foundation is the runner. All right. And this will be kind of similar to what I do for Juneteenth as well. These are my favorite tablescapes. You know, I celebrate all, you see, most of the time I'll do a tablescape for Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and but don't get it twisted. Don't forget that Black History Month and stuff that represents our culture should not be ignored. Okay, just because other people don't get it, don't like it, it's not for them. Everything's not for everybody. This is celebrating our culture, our contributions to society. Okay, family, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support, and I hope you like my little history lesson and got some inspiration from my Black History Month celebration, my Black History Month tablescape, okay? So just always want you to be proud of your culture, love your culture. You don't have to love everybody, but love your culture and do whatever you can to, be show, carry yourself with dignity and respect. And yeah, and we're gonna thrive in 2020 and 25. All right, thanks so much for your support. And if you have any suggestions, ideas, or comments, put them in the comments section. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye, Mom. Thank you, tastemakers.